Yes? Who is it? Give me a moment. Hey there. I didn't expect you to come knocking. Did you need me for anything? About that. I didn't mean to be rude or anything. I'm just really tired, is all. I figured a little nap might bring back some of my strength. Oh, the room's colder than I'd like, that's why I'm wrapped up is all. What do you mean? Hiding something? Look, I might be a newer member of the team, and I know you've known them a lot longer than you've known me. But don't you think you're jumping to conclusions too fast? What am I talking about? You're the one looking at me all suspicious-like. You tell me what you're thinking about. I thought you were trying to antagonize me. No, you look angry for some reason. I'm not really sure if I should let a stranger come into my room, even if you do own this place. As a patron of your establishment, I think I deserve some privacy, don't I? I'm not hiding anything. I just want to be alone for a moment. Hey, stop. That hurt. It's fine. Just leave me alone. You really don't like to listen to other people's wishes, do you? It's just a little blood. Nothing major to worry about. With how strong that Marilith we encountered was, it would have been a literal miracle if we walked away unscathed. Yes, I can still heal. It's just weaker right now. Isn't it obvious? He can go on and on about how great he was in the raid, but for a self-proclaimed master thief, our rogue clearly hasn't mastered being sneaky a whole lot. Keeping him alive took f***ing years off my life. Everything has its limit, and yes, I'm at my limit at the moment. Good thing, too. If it happened in the dungeon earlier... I don't think we'd be celebrating tonight. Thank you for your concern, but I'll deal with my injuries on my own. Good night and keep. Did you just... coming into my room without even asking? Why do you insist on doing... whatever this is that you're doing? I don't need someone to take care of me. And also, that is what I'm doing. I'm taking care of myself right now, and you're trespassing. I can do this just fine by myself. Besides, I don't want to put a damper on the party. It's rare enough that we manage to pull off a dangerous risk, much less see them all have fun for a while. Of course I do. They can be annoying and reckless at times, but they're also kind and loyal and funny. Ow. It's just a few bruises and broken ribs. Have you ever even heard of a healer asking for another to heal them? I would like to keep my dignity intact, thank you very much. Like I said, I'm fine. Really. I've taken my potions and I just need some rest for now. Which, I hope you know, is proving a bit difficult with you assaulting me with your barrage of questions. Wait. I didn't know you did healing magic. Oh, I knew about that, but I thought you'd be the more combat-oriented one in your group. Can you blame me, though? You're huge! And I mean that in the best way possible. No, I'm not saying someone of your physique can't be a healer. I'm saying that you have a very, impressive form. Certainly leaves quite the impression. Oh, yes, I don't think I've felt this healthy in a very long time. Hmm. Ah, you're very powerful. I think you even fixed some wounds that I didn't know about. Thank you. Not just for that, but for checking in on me in the first place. You really didn't have to do that, you know? I don't think doing all of this for a customer is under your purview as an innkeeper. But still, I'm truly grateful. I know. Sorry about that. I'm just not used to it. Before anything, why don't you take a seat? Come on, the bed's big enough for both of us. I also took some food with me before I went up. Have some. I insist. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm offering you the food that you made. They're delicious. No, I'm not just saying that to flatter you. I really mean it. I'm curious how you learned to cook this well, though. Mm-hmm. Ah, I see. You must love your mum very much to give up adventuring for her. Well, I just think people wouldn't readily let go of this life, even if it is for their mother. I can tell. I would love to meet her someday. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. That must have been painful for you to talk about. You should have stopped me. Oh, I see. Sorry, again. I don't really know how to deal with grief. I never really knew my parents, and I spend my time just wandering around on my own. I'm glad talking about her now brought you some comfort. I'm sure I would have loved her if I met her. About that. Well, yes. I have joined many adventuring teams, but I haven't lost anyone yet. A good thing, too. Else that'd mean I'm a trash healer, wouldn't you think? Come to think about it, maybe I did experience loss. But probably not in the way that you have. It was a silly happenstance. I just gave a young dryad some water while I was passing through the elder grove. She followed me everywhere after that, and kept pestering me to play with her. I'd sleep and she'd snuggle in close without a care in the world. She'd stare at me for what seemed like hours. At the time, she annoyed me a lot. The language barrier made things worse. Then one day, She seemed to just lose all of her strength at once. I tried everything in my knowledge to heal her, but I didn't know what was wrong. She would say the same thing over and over again, but for the life of me, I didn't know a single word of Sylvan. At some point, she just gestured for me to stop and just hold her. She was smiling when she passed away. A few weeks after, I learned that she was trying to tell me that her tree was cut down, and she probably just wanted a friend to spend her last days with. Ebrath, she kept calling me. Ebrath. It means friend. I'm such an idiot. I'm sorry. I didn't think she meant that much to me until I got to talk about her out loud. It's okay. You're very sweet. But that's not necessary. You've been a gracious host, and a very patient one at that. But I must have taken too much of your time already. I can't stress enough how thankful I am that you helped me, even though we kind of got off on the wrong foot at first. I hope this is enough as payment for... but it doesn't feel right for me to just let you leave without paying. I suppose if it was me, then it wouldn't feel right to accept payment as well. You're right. All right, fine. Yes, I really do feel much, much better now. No, I'm not trying to kick you out. Honestly, I would love it if you'd stay a little longer. But, I don't think you've noticed the ruckus that the celebrants downstairs have started. Yes, go. Stop worrying so much. Frowning doesn't suit that nice face of yours, you know? You'll still find me here in the morning. Now go check on your other patrons before they start destroying your furniture. Good night, innkeeper. I'll see you in the morning. And thank you again.